You get the facts about Kentucky's Amendment 2, the ballot issue that all Kentuckians will vote on next Tuesday.
That's right. It's been called the school choice or school voucher issue. But as WLWT News 5 anchor Kelly Rippin shows us, there's more to it.
If you live in Northern Kentucky, you've likely seen the signs or received the mailers. Vote yes, Kentucky parents and students deserve school choice. Vote no, public dollars do not belong in private schools. So before you see these two paragraphs on your ballot, let's take a look at what it really means.
If you live in Northern Kentucky, you're likely seeing mostly Ohio-based political commercials. But statewide in Kentucky, there is a battle over a yes or no vote on Constitutional Amendment 2.
That competition just elevates results for everyone. School choice will give Kentucky students the best opportunity to succeed.
In Florida, $1.3 billion was shifted away from public to private schools. 90% of Kentucky kids go to public schools. Amendment 2 would hurt us.
A lot of emotional appeals, especially to voters with children. But the reality is you are voting on an amendment to the Constitution, not a specific outcome.
And so by allowing the legislature to be able to act in this area doesn't necessarily just mean about school choice. There's sort of more broader applications to it as well.
Let's stick with Amendment 2, since that's what is on the ballot. A yes vote would open the door to the state assembly creating a way for public funds to be used in private charter or parochial education. A no vote would keep things as they are.
It means that our legislature will no longer have to look over their shoulders at what the courts want, and instead they'll be able to focus on what students and families in Kentucky need in the future in terms of education.
Whether that's a voucher or scholarship program would be determined down the road.
I think a lot of folks think that January 1st there'll be a voucher for their child to go to private school, and that's not what this bill does, or this amendment does. There's a lot of steps before that's even a probability.
The big argument for the no side being that public funds should stay in public schools.
Means that you do not believe that the Constitution of the state, our founding documents, need to be amended in 7 areas to allow public dollars to go to private and parochial education.
Besides not knowing how it would work, there's also the question about how this would be funded. The vote yes side saying that can be figured out. The vote no side saying it will hurt an already strained public school system.
Kentucky has a limited budget like any state, and so where those dollars are spent is critical. So when we think about, more priorities, that means less money to go around for all things. It's not just education.
Kelly Rippin, WLWT News 5.
All right, don't forget Election Day.